Hi everyone, Dee here. So I've stolen a little time out of my busy schedule to do some journaling in my sketchbook. Morning I was busy cleaning up under the mailbox. The crabgrass had taken over. I mean, I had my Shasta daisies coming out over there. I have bee balm. I have another one, I think, dwarf butterfly bush that I might move later on. So crabgrass was growing it, in the middle and sucking up all the water and whatnot. And my neighbors have got very beautiful yards. We don't have an HOA, thankfully, but my neighbors' yards are so beautiful and they maintain it on their own. So the pressure is always on. You don't want to be that one eyesore. Yeah, smack dab, that corner house that doesn't take care of its yard. Their yard says immaculate work. My yard says struggling to keep up. I'm okay with it. So, anyway, yesterday my shuttle art crayons came. The gel sticks, I think that's what they call. Yeah, the gel sticks came. You know me, I keep eyeing art supplies and I buy them. And then, like I said before, I didn't use them, which is one of the main reasons why I started this channel. It forces me to use what I buy. So, I bought these and let me do the drawing part, right? Yeah, so let me talk now. So, I got these guys, as you can see. Oh, my fingers are like really tanned. I'm wearing gloves, but I don't know how the sun still gets through. So, I got all of these. I'm pretty excited about them, and they are pretty chunky because obviously they're meant for little hands. My hands are also little, but for baby hands. And I did a little work on them. I don't know where I put that little book of mine. Here it is. A little swatching yesterday before sleeping, and I wanted to show you. See, the colors are pretty radiant and they dry pretty fast. As you can see, I'm rubbing my hands on them. You just have to wait a little bit and they're dry. So, they don't go on to the other page. They don't smudge the other page. And they're not really opaque, as you can see. You can see a little bit of the design coming through. But, it's okay. And these are way better than the twistables that I picked up from Dick Blick. I'm not throwing shade at those crayons either. I did this because he's like, ugh. Shouldn't say that, but the colors were just so bad. I think I can use those twistables just for if I do a face, then for outlines I can use those, but otherwise these guys really stole my heart. So I was thinking today I could just journal Frida in my sketchbook. Again, took a face from Pinterest, and she's very pretty. I really like Frida. She was a lady of very strong character and very talented. So let's draw her, and it's going to be a big face because these are chunky, and I don't know how they're going to turn out. I don't know how the portrait's going to turn out. So let's get to it. Yeah, that's the exciting part about art, isn't it? I mean, you really don't know what you may get. I'm one of those artists who firmly believes that I think of something and something else happens most times. I mean, if people commission portraits, then I stick to it. Otherwise, I'm just having a ball and I just paint and I tell people it is what it is. I put it up for sale, and if people like it, they buy it. If they don't, they move on, which is good too. All right, no more talking. Let's work. Webcam off. Well, it was kind of difficult because, you know, sticks, you're literally smushing it. But what I loved about them are a couple of things. They dry very fast, as you can see. Oh, this is still drying. But yeah, they dry very fast. And you can, most importantly, layer on top of each other, right? The pigment just sits on top of each other, and that's lovely. And it dries. I mean, what more do you need? Of course, I can't sell it. I can't sell this kind of a work. I would love to, make a really big painting so I can do it better. But yeah, I mean, it was a bit wobbly because, again, I like to keep my work straight like this in work. I had kept it like this, so she turned out to be a bit wobbly. But the main thing was to try these out. That was the goal, to use these and see how I feel about them. And I give them 10 out of 10. I wish they would make them less jumbo for adults, smaller sticks, and they would sell it, and then we could use it as underpaintings and then use oil on tops, or something in acrylics like this, stick in acrylics, and then you can, and it dries very fast, and then you could use it when you're traveling. I would love to do that, but I wish you guys could really see it without it being on the camera. You could be present with me here and look at it and feel it. Like everything is dry. You can see nothing on my fingers. Everything is dry. I just love Shuttle Arts gel sticks. They get 10 on 10 from me. So guys, I know she looks a little weird. but uh, I like her. I mean, it was jared a lot. I could make her a little less plumpy. It's just the way that I shaded it. I've been I'm using these for the first time, right? So, and I wasn't sure whether I wanted to do a brown on her face. Yeah, and see, even this looks lovely if I do this. And then I could think like, ugh, what have I done? And I could just take this, wait for it to dry a bit. And even then, this might be my fourth layer. And as you can see, it does a fantastic job. Look, there we go. I mean, you can still see the layer under it, but it's fantastic. I mean, it's just too good to be true. Here we go. Yeah, I love it. Could just smush it even more and give it that look of layering. Could just go on. So you get the gist of it. I hope if you guys like the work, if you like the work, or at least the shading, because yes, I would draw her again. I certainly would, but then you see how we artists work. Sometimes things turn out well and sometimes they don't turn out that well. So you have to go back, revisit, and you do it again, and the obsession goes on. But I like her. I mean, people would look at her and they're like, is that supposed to be Frida Kahlo? I'm like, yeah, that's supposed to be her. I'm like, I can see the resemblance, but it really isn't her. I would be like, okay, I can live with that. Now I've given her eyebrows too. Oh, too much eyebrow. Okay, we will make them thick here as well then. Give her thick eyebrows. She's gone. She wouldn't care, right? Oh my god, now I made it worse. I'm just gonna stop, guys. I'm laughing my way through this painting. Until Monday, then, have a great weekend. I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.